Pakistan's Supreme Court Judge Jamal Khan Mandokhel has raked up the issue of suspected interference of powerful intelligence agencies in judicial matters yet again. On Tuesday, he has accused the government of inaction in the matter. Let's get into the depths of the entire case that's taken place so far. The complaints had come in the backdrop of former Prime Minister of Pakistan Imran Khan's trial that was underway last year as well. Senior Pakistani judges had claimed that the intelligence agencies put pressure on them in politically consequential cases concerning the former Prime Minister that had reached the Supreme Court for trial. Now, to put things into context, Imran Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf had accused the military of orchestrating a crackdown on their party during the run-up to Pakistan's general elections that finally did take place on February 8th this year. More than 100 cases against Imran Khan were brought for trial before the Islamabad High Court. Amidst this, it is an unprecedented move wherein 6 judges of the Islamabad High Court sought an intervention by the Supreme Judicial Council, which led to the development of a massive controversy. Now, these 6 judges had signed a letter dated March 25th to bring this to the notice of the council. In fact, the letter by the judges came less than a week after the Supreme Court ruled that the removal of former Islamabad High Court Judge Shaukat Aziz Siddiqui in 2018 was illegal. In fact, back in 2018, if we take back the focus then, IHC Judge Shaukat Aziz Siddiqui had made a public speech accusing the then ISI chief and other military officials of having manipulated judicial decisions. His allegations were more focused on the corruption cases ongoing against former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif back then. The judge's letter even made a mention of this matter, demanding an investigation be launched. While there were 8 judges involved in total in this entire matter, only 6 out of them agreed to become signatories to this letter, which included, out of a total strength of 8, Justice Mohsin Akhtar Kayani, Justice Tariq Mahmood Jahangiri, Justice Babar Sattar, Justice Sardar Ijaz Ishaq Khan, Justice Arbab Muhammad Tahir and Justice Saman Rafat Imtiaz. The intelligence agencies of Punjab faced some serious allegations that were pressed against them. The judges claimed that both them and their families were being threatened via secret surveillance of their homes, abduction and torture. They said, and in fact I quote it here, considerable pressure was brought to bear on them by the spy agencies. The letter even laid out an account of one of the judge's brother-in-law being abused. He was allegedly abducted by the operatives of the ISI and tortured into making false allegations. The letter made a request that a judicial convention thus be called to consider the matter of interference of these intelligence operatives in the judicial functions of a judge, thereby tampering with their independence to conduct their roles. Now, after a meeting between Pakistan's Chief Justice Qazi Faiz Issa and Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif on March 28, they formed a commission to investigate the allegations as per the Cabinet's approval. Next up, the Apex Court on April 1st took suo moto notice of the IHC judge's letter and formed a 7-member bench led by Chief Justice Qazi Faiz Issa to hear this matter. The bench comprises Justices Syed Mansoor Ali Shah, Jamal Khan Mandokhel, Athar Minallah, Musarat Hilali and Naeem Akhtar Afghan. Now, on the latest development, it is on Tuesday that the bench headed by Chief Justice Issa resumed the suo moto hearing. Now, back when the hearing had begun for the case, Chief Justice Qazi Faiz Issa said that he had zero tolerance for challenges to the independence of the judiciary. And amidst this, it is the Attorney General for Pakistan, Mansoor Awan, who appeared before the court on Tuesday and said that the written order of the last hearing, which the bench had released, has still not yet been received. Awan even further laid out that it is crucial that the order be shown to the Prime Minister to file the government's reply. And this is, in fact, even highlighted that the government would be able to file its response by tomorrow if they receive the order that very day. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court Bar Association also submitted suggestions to the top court saying that it would never compromise on the independence of the judiciary, and lawyers in Pakistan are now of the view that these 6 judges who have shown immense courage to have flagged these issues out in the open. Many have even agreed to the contents of the letter, claiming that there has been a long history of such interference from the ISI into the judicial matters. All eyes are now on the newly formed government, which has only been in power for a few months, as to whether or not they do take action in this case. A Pakistan Bar Council lawyer has implied that it seems that the government hasn't been considering this matter at all, and it's time the judiciary takes action themselves. The PBC has also suggested a probe be launched and the judges use criminal laws to deal with the issues and launch a contempt of court proceedings.